For viewership purposes, we'll skip Villa at third and go directly to the top four race.
Yeah.
Man U, Chelsea, Liverpool. Now it's top 5 because English coefficient.
Definitely. Hiyo si swali.
Take it away. Nani anapata nani?
Tuanze hivi. I will start by saying this. Is Man U back? Is Carrick at the wheel? Yes or no?
Yeah, he is at the wheel because I mean he beat you, so you can't really say he's not.
Sikata even nimeuliza tu.
So but again, I think Manu has a problem where they don't necessarily win with a big goal margin. They win narrowly sometimes.
And last minute goals.
And that really can really mess up. Like you see, they were expecting a last minute against West Ham, which never came.
It was a draw this time, but
and that's what I'm saying. They don't necessarily take the game away. They stay in the game. They don't kill the game. And that's the problem with Manchester United.
I will say this. Carrick is doing very well, but I will be cautious. Na niliambia naona watu wa Man U wakataka kunikula. Karibu 200k views tu mkitaka kunikula. But I will say this. Na si hate watu wa Man U. And that's why I was saying I would be cautious. Because Manchester United are currently playing a counter-attacking brand of football. Bruno na mapasi za mbio na uki lose ball, they punish you almost immediately. And the new manager bounce and the fact that players are playing out of their mind. Kunya na long shot na nini. I will say this. Remember Villa. Kuna time Villa walikuwa funganga hizo long shots wakaenda sijui how many games unbeaten. Sasa zile kiliuma XG goals wakarudi. Kulienda aje? Anyway, misita nini. After that walianza kusikia tu moto. Now this is the same thing I feel for Manchester United. Also the second point before ni malize hiyo. Manchester United wamekuwa there's no way to mince it. They have been poor for a very long time. And teams were so used, Man U nikaa tu sisi. Burnley napata Man U na assume wako ligi mo. So wapaku basi, wanakama tuende Man U. Bournemouth wanakama tuende tutunyoroshe. But now that Manchester United is winning, teams will start giving Manchester United the respect. Now what will happen? Park basi, piga counter. Look at West Ham. They did that and it almost worked. Ni West Ham walipanic too. So the question is, how are you going to break the low blocks? So for those two factors, I feel the dynamics are going to change. The current winning run, I'm not even going to ask. Nani manager wenye ameshinda manager of the month. Labda kasi inakuja. But it's up to them to show that they are really back by beating teams who create a low block. I think that is all I have for Manchester United.
Yeah, I think they play too open sometimes, and when they play too open, it's because they are not as compact as let's say, as much as you say their previous coach was, as much as he was not so good, but he tried to do some risk. He tried to do some risk mitigation, but I feel like right now Manchester are playing as if they don't have any risk. They are throwing caution to the wind sometimes. And
in this league, things are tough if you do that.
And I think if like the way they were playing against West Ham, if it was a decent team that was in form, it could easily be something else.
It could have been more.
Yeah. So, but again, you can never rule them out. They have been doing good, so we'll give them their flowers for now.
Yeah, good. Now let's talk about Liam Rose what?
Unaweza copy paste juu what Man U does Chelsea does. You fire manager, your results.
but kuna two small factors. Actually not as jika hizi ni factors ama nini, because basically Joe Pedro confirm, Sesko confirm, Palma confirm, Bruno confirm. wanadro.
Yeah. Back to form. Back to form.
Yeah, so there's that. Again, Chelsea have a tougher fixtures compared to Man U.
Hey, man, you are yet to play the top two.
We are yet to play against them, but I guess we will definitely get some points.
I think that is the top 4.
And if
I'm not sure. Let me check.
And if we don't win those games, most likely it's because Man U will be dropping points.
Yeah.
So I feel like that will be such an interesting run of fixtures to check because again, I'm not convinced that. Again, we have very tough fixtures.
You have Villa away, and it's very early in the season, 4th March. It's basically in the next
Newcastle.
like 2.
And Newcastle has your number.
They have like 3 games where it's tough. Arsenal away, Aston Villa away, Newcastle at home.
Yeah, then Man City.
And then Everton away, and then Man City, and then Man United.
Then
And then
Liverpool.
Brighton is also not an easy fixture.
Liverpool.
And then Liverpool. Hey man, you guys have tough fixtures. And they have Sunderland away.
The case of Tottenham.
Yeah. And a case of Tottenham, we don't have any idea. Nottingham are fighting relegation, so it can also. Where games zenyu zote hadi solution ni ngumu. Let me check the menu.
So I think that's what we're gonna say. Our fixtures are really bad.
I think your game with Liverpool. The top 5 decide that.
Let me check.
The 5, really?
Let me
I
see.
think Liverpool
Liverpool at 6th, you guys might be.
Liverpool might be actually at 4th, and then Manu and Chelsea.
Manu,
Hey,
they only have one
Manchester United also don't have very easy fixtures. Maybe
They only
easier.
but they only have 1 game per week. They don't have,
Okay, yeah,
they have-
true. Man United have only 1 game of the season.
They don't
Hey,
have FA Cup like the rest of us.
yeah.
They might have. Further they've shown the harder the games, the easier for them.
True. But the reason I'm giving a game like Bournemouth a hard one is because now Bournemouth can park the bus and hit them on the counter. And that's where I feel Manchester United, that is where I feel wanaweza naswa. But apart the Newcastle can do the same. Aston Villa can do the same. So you see those games are games
Leeds
not favorable.
wanaenda.
Leeds pia wanapenda kufanya hiyo jokes. Ukicheza wanakunasa.
It's Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. But lakini wako na Sunderland away. Na hiyo time Shaka labda atakuwa na ni Mei huko, labda Sunderland will be fighting for top. Na Liverpool wako na Liverpool but iko Old Trafford.
Walianza nao.
Where things are not straightforward.
I actually think.
But I feel yours are a bit harder. Nyinyi bana. Anatoa Manu amalizana na top 2.
Fixture congestion will play a part.
Yes, I also feel so.
Yeah.
Fixture congestion pia inaleta more injuries.
All right.
Many players
Wah.
Hakuna
So tumalizie by saying basically Liverpool waingi kwa top 5 ama
wanaingia.
wataingia kwa nani?
Yeah,
Mmoja wao.
yeah, definitely because ideally we have tougher fixtures.
Let me check
compared to
Liverpool fixtures.
And
this ending to the league is gonna be
and
fire.
I know.
and I also think that Man U don't really play well when they have smaller teams, but when they have bigger teams, they dominate.
The Man Cities, the
Yeah.
Arsenals, the
So
Tottenham.
I think that's their fall, right?
Liverpool have very easier fixtures. But their last 4 games of the season are tough. Manchester United away, Chelsea home, Aston Villa away, and then Brentford home. So the last 4 are a bit tough, but the rest are not too tough for Liverpool. Yeah, they might actually make top 5. Come to think of it.
But I'm also, like I said, it's better for you to have tough fixtures in the Premier League because when you have easier ones, you think you feel like you've won.
Gerrard sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I want us to do something. Now that we are done with, I think we are done with that. No, wait, ngoja tu, just 1 minute. I want us to give, I want us to say this, your top 5 prediction, your relegation prediction.
All right.
From number 1 to number 5.
Number 1.
Yes, who do you think is winning it?
I think number 1 will be. It's a tough one, but I feel like.
Who would you give it to?
Number 1, I think Man City will win.
Man City.
Yeah, like.
No, I just want to. I don't even want too much.
The Etihad advantage at Man City is massive, and if I see them the way Arsenal are playing, it's not convincing. So Man City might. I predict Manchester City, then Arsenal, then number 3. Number 3 could be
Villa are currently there.
yes, but
Could maintain.
I don't really think so.
I think they've lost.
I think they'll
Also, Villa have very tough fixtures.
I think they'll
But
lose
the
momentum.
fixtures is against fellow top 5 challengers.
Yeah,
And I think they'll come out better.
it depends.
Unevere angalia his record against the big club except here the ameenda Arsenal juice. It's been fairly good.
All right, but I feel like I would tend to say number 3 would be
Yeah, too.
Manchester United could be actually number 3. They have the easiest fixtures.
And
They
one
have-
game a week.
They have easiest fixtures,
Back in the title.
and they're back in the title race. Number 4 is Aston Villa. Then number 5 is I'll go for Chelsea.
You'll go for
I'll
Chelsea.
bank on us.
So Liverpool will just miss out.
Yeah.
And it's not to get the sack.
Xabi Alonso to get in. So Liverpool to barely miss it.
Yes.
And go to Europa.
Yeah.
What is your prediction, Mr. City?
I'll go for obvious City champions. Villa second. Arsenal third. United fourth. Chelsea fifth.
Okay.
I think you guys are gonna crumble between now and March. Before you meet at the Etihad, mtakuwa mshatoka top of the table.
Okay.
And you'll be a few points clear.
I will say this: the current and recent performances have not given any hope to Arsenal, but I believe we can still win it. So I go Arsenal first. I go Man City second. I give Aston Villa third. I feel if in as much as they may crumble and whatnot with the fixture congestion, I still feel they are way far ahead of the pack to not really hold on to the position. I'll go for Manchester United fourth, just because they have one game a week. But this is also dependent on when Chelsea might leave the Champions League. Because if they leave early, then vitu zinakuwa a bit harder. But wakisonga-songa, yeah. But I think I go Manchester United fourth.
Chelsea is a different animal from League Chelsea.
Sikata, it's okay. And then I go to number 5. I give it to Chelsea. I think Chelsea just get in, and I think Liverpool miss out. Yeah, I think that's my top. I think title new William Menda, Man City. I go with Arsenal. The rest tumekaribiana.
Join us with Man City.
Dan tunajua timu gani unataka ishinde ligi, si ndio? Anyway, I think that's it from me.
YouTube content.
Kuna kitu?
Relegation.
Oh yeah, let's do relegation.
Wolves, West Ham, Burnley.
Hata
Tottenham as
You're saying yours is
Wolves, West Ham, Burnley.
Burnley.
Who thought Leicester is too
Yeah, I agree.
Who thought Leicester is too good to go down?
No,
Remember, and they had Madison,
they didn't have Madison when they went down.
they had Madison.
Oh yeah, they
had
did.
Barnes.
Vardy.
Barnes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nacho.
Barnes.
Yeah, they did.
Barnes.
Yeah, they did actually. But I still feel West Ham are far worse. But West Ham are far worse. Burnley are far worse. Hey, you can want it, but huwezi ingia kwa uwanja watoe.
We are petitioning Tottenham to go.
We know why. But anyway, I agree. I think that is Wolves, Burnley, West Ham. They both get the drop. But no. Nottingham amefuta manager. So there is a game there. Kuna game. Wameshaleta.
Former Wolves manager huyu aliatrishwa kazi Wolves.
They are the first team. Sijui kama mlione start. First team to have 5 man. Ni 4 ama ni 5. So I think Nuno wakatoa, Ange wakatoa, Sean Dyche. So size huyu ni 4. So huyu akifutwa the first
5 in a season.
4 currently, but potentially 5 in a season. But because of that, keep an eye on Nottingham. They might get relegated.
Wafanye Kenya Wigan walifanya. Get relegated and play Champions League ama Champions.
Oh yeah.
When Wigan won the FA Cup, they got relegated but ended up playing Europa League.
But sasa
if Nottingham win the Europa League.
They can play the Champions League. So wacheza Champions League lakini ya championship. Hey, inaweza kuwa fun. Hey, anyway.
Can even have up to 10 English Europe next season.
Europe dominating the nini. I think this can be another whole segment because now we can also talk about is England the Super League. I was actually talking with a friend of mine recently and then nikasema is England the Super League. Was this the reason why the Real Madrids and Barcelona wanted, because they knew without the English teams they were dead. Yes. And they had foreseen how big the English
Barcelona were beaten yesterday.
Yo Helenia, 4-0 first half.
Sunderland spent more than I think Barcelona.
And you
AC Milan.
Let me tell you this.
European giants.
And it's because and this thing, look at it this way. Last season, apart from Champions League, England ilibeba Europe yote. Europa na hiyo ingine conference.
But we can say yes, beat every English team.
Sikatai. In a way, sikatai. But look at it. Can they consistently manage to do it? Unaona? Hiyo ndio
it's unfair for a team like Chelsea to be in the conference.
Sikatai. Saizi akina Palace wako huko na that is why I'm saying potentially in the next at least minimum 5 years, 5 seasons, Premier League inaweza dominate Europe. Inaweza dominate Europe.
Next season we may have up to 10 teams in Europe.
Lakini Europe ama in Champions League? Europe, possible. Anyway, ni hivyo my guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Tutaikatakata mara mingi na jom mtaiona hapo hivyo. Unaona ingine imekatika iko 10 minutes but yeah. Adios. Ongeni kwa comments. What do you think?
Take away points for me pia nimalize. Ateta me panic. Arsenal fans me panic and we love this game.
Yeah. So guys, kwa comments, give us your top 5 predictions, your relegation predictions, na everything else, and see you on the next episode. Adios.